Well, we're continuing in answering the question, how to increase the spiritual conversations throughout your church. We've looked already at the fact that the leader needs to own it, needs to model it, and the leader needs to now inspire and mobilize their team. But now what the leader needs to do is help the staff mobilize all the leaders underneath them. So how do you do that? Well, there's three ways. Number one, reinforce the vision of your church. Calling your leaders to the mission of Jesus should be what permeates every leadership meeting in your church. Whether it's a business meeting, whether it's an elders meeting, whether it's deacon meetings or finance meetings or youth meetings or children's meetings, or even just worship practices. Everyone leading those meetings should lead them in a way that reinforces the vision to reach the community with the gospel of Jesus and not just to maintain their ministry area. Secondly, you need to create a sense of urgency. If your leaders have no sense of urgency, they will never seize the evangelistic opportunities that God gives them. How do you do that? How do you create a sense of urgency? John Cotter, in his book, it's an excellent book, which is entitled A Sense of Urgency, describes how you can do that and really see true urgency happen in your church every day. First one, he says, you need to learn as a leader, you need to purge and delegate. You need to don't let your schedule get overcrowded, slow down, purge low priority items, don't get distracted, and learn to delegate better and better. Secondly, he says you need to move with speed. You need to respond quickly to people's calls and emails, and never leave a meeting without the clarity about what a person is going to do and who's going to get it done. A third thing you need to do is you need to speak with passion. Talk to others with feelings so that others catch the urgency and passion of your message. And then lastly, you need to match your words with deeds. Just don't talk about something and then do not do it yourself, but be real and be an example to others. I was at a conference this week, and this pastor just talked about the lostness. He says that our church is driven by the lostness of our community. And the fact is that people are just wandering around in darkness and have no light in their life, and we need to be the light to Jesus, to the world. That moved me. He spoke with passion. He created a sense of urgency in my life through that. The third thing a leader can do is we need to make sure that every leader can share the gospel in a compelling manner. Assumptions kill evangelism. Thinking a person that is in leadership knows how to share the gospel effectively is a big mistake. That's why you need to have continual training, and the retraining of your leaders has to be a front burner deal. Bill Bright wrote this: helping to fulfill the Great Commission is the most single important task of the church. Therefore, developing evangelistic leaders to carry out that mission should be a pastor's top priority. 4 takeaways for this one. 1, equip your leaders how to reinforce the vision of your church through every level of the church, in every meeting. You need to learn how to model urgency. The reality that the harvest is it's white, it's ready. And God is doing a work in your community, and we need to be a part of that. The third takeaway is this: at every leadership meeting, ask the following question: who can we pray for in your life that needs Jesus? And then finally, schedule an evangelistic training opportunity just for your leaders and your staff. Again, if these 3 groups of people aren't doing it, it's not going to happen throughout your church.
This has been a Converge Whiteboard Leadership Moment. To learn more about Converge or to join us, check out converge.org.